wanting to talk really quick. I just did a live really quick on Facebook, and I just want to talk really quick here too about this. Um, excuse me, sorry. I just came across a post that some of it I definitely resonate with and find it beautiful, but then there's some of it too that just I needed to talk about it and just be like, no, because I won't play this. When I see this shit come into my reality, I shut it down, like, immediately, because it's just, I will not play this game. I know what it leads to, and I just won't do it. And I won't let the people who I love play this game. I mean, oh my god, I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize. There we go. Okay. I mean, obviously, you want to play this, play it, but if someone's talking to me and they start talk about this stuff, I shut it down. And if they want to keep talking about it, then I'll walk away, because it's just, I won't play this. So there's a post that I came across, and they're talking about why they don't judge those in the UFO community, blah blah blah. But then at the end of the day, this thing is very judgmental toward things when it comes to galactics and energies. So some of the stuff they get talking about, so they talk about channeling, that channelers can be influenced by unseen negative influences, unseen negative forces, that there are many faker spirits, master manipulators, and 4D that would love to have a human as a pet. Not everyone is who they say they are. Bullshit. You can play that game if you want, but I know where that leads to. The moment I stop playing that is the moment I stop getting attacked in any way. There is a certain energy I can think of right now. It's a guide of a friend of mine that actually he was reprocessed. And that is just, again, it's going through like a spiritual car wash, really. I still get a little nervous about this energy coming around, but I just don't focus on it. And I just won't play that way. And if I start to feel nervous, I just talk with Eric, my Eric Archangel Uriel, and I just do the thought and energy work. The moment I stopped playing this game is the moment I stopped getting attacked in any way. Nothing and nothing has the power to manipulate you or hurt you. Energy only plays as we allow it to. That stuff was happening to me because I was in a really dense space. And so I was allowing energy to play that way. But now that I know better and I'm aware, energy doesn't play with me that way, because I know it's not true and I won't play that game. And that's one of the reasons why I am here, is to help you guys see that. I am, and this is not an egoic thing, this is not a hierarchy thing. We're all headed to the exact same place. We're all helping walk each other home arm in arm. And one of my roles, one of the things that I signed up here to do, is to be an advanced being and show you guys where you're headed. A lot of people have tried to shut me down and tell me I'm wrong. It's like, well, I know what this is because I've lived it. I have too, but I've gotten out of it. I have blasted up really fast. I've been doing this my entire life. I just didn't realize until the year I turned 33. I was born July 3rd, and the year I turned 33 is when I hit my awakening. I'm the number 333. Trifecta, Holy Trinity. There are other people who are that too, but I'm just talking about myself right now. I am here to show you guys past the illusion, where you are headed. So then they're talking about ignoring certain safeguards opens one to being influenced by unseen negative entities, passing tainted information along, blah, blah, fucking blah. Bullshit. Every single person. So first of all, everyone has the ability to channel. Everyone. That's not a specialized, that is a natural, that's natural. It's who and what we are. It's connecting with all. Ignoring safeguards does not open one up to negative entities. What opens you up to the illusion is believing this crap, not facing your shit, not feeling and embracing what you're thinking and feeling, and then doing the work on it. Doing the thought and energy work, asking for perception change, breathing through it so you're not snap reacting. Doing your self-love work, knowing that you create your reality, you make your reality. Why do you want to be looked at as a victim and weak? This here is saying you're a victim and you're weak. You're not a victim and you're not weak, and nothing and no one has any ability to control or manipulate you. That's a game that you're playing, and it's up to you to stop it. Some of the greatest challenges, the ego, denial, and unseen negative influences can be very challenging. Some of the greatest challenges are coming from master manipulators like royal reptilians, serpent beings, tall grays, fallen Anunnaki, etc. Bullshit again. Stop boxing people, being, and energies in. This is why we've been stuck in the hell, in our own made-up hell that we've been in for how long now? Because we box people, energy, and beings in and say, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. You're looking at your own damn reflection. Stop. Energy plays as we allow it to. Why do you think prisons and psych wards are such a mess? You're boxing people in their own reflections, and it's bouncing back off, and you don't freaking let them break out. The moment you box someone in, then that's the way they're going to play. Stop boxing people in. Stop boxing energy in. Stop boxing beings in. They're not evil. They're not bad. They were playing a role, and the moment you allow that to stop happening, they stop playing that role. And in some cases, you'd be like, oh, that could take thousands of years. Again, that's perception. Time's linear. Time's not linear. That's breaking down right now. And where it's starting with, for me, it's the energies and the galactic families. That is changing. It's my perception of the humans that's the hardest part. But that's because I'm like down in here with all of you guys right now. Like I'm within 5D, but I also fluctuate into 3D, and I'm excuse me. I'm playing as a hybrid human, right? So that being said, other humans, this is where it's difficult for me with other humans. Outside that, all energy and the galactics, I'm like, you guys are family. I'm like, family, family, family. I love you, family. I'm feeling it with, like, I'm seeing it more and more with humans too. When I go out in the world, I'm like, excuse me, I'm like, I can see how we're family. And I can see that you're just like wearing a cloak and it's oblivion. At the same time, when things on a grander scale start happening across the world, I won't go into specifics. That's when it gets a bit more difficult. But then I just zoom out and just remind myself it's tower moments for the collective, and it's still roles being played. Everything else, they're too beyond and too advanced. All of them are too advanced. It's the same as working with just energy, like energy in its original form. They're too advanced. They only play the way we allow it to. Because they're closer to pure form of energy than what we even are. Because they vibrate higher. They would not be able to vibrate higher. They wouldn't be where they are if they didn't vibrate as high as they did. There's a multi-dimensional war going on. Bullshit. There is no war. The war is within yourself. The war is within ourselves in facing who and what we truly are, which is love, peace, and happiness. This is part of what they're talking about. This is the war, because this is playing with illusion and ego. It's talking about traumas from parallel lives like the Orion Wars. There is something to be said about that, but again, when we remember it's just illusion, that's what healing back home is remembering that none of this actually happened. There was no bad that actually happened, no pain actually happened, none of it actually happened. None of it actually happened. It was just a passing thought. That's what healing actually is back home. So yeah, there is like that perceived trauma from parallel lives that we're clearing out right now, but again, zooming out, we're also remembering it never actually happened. Clearing the energy around you, that's just clearing up your own crap. Letting go of blockages and illusion. Even when healers are healing you, they're not healing you, they're helping you heal yourself. They're helping you help yourself. And what that is again, letting go of illusion and your own shit and your ego and your judgments. Any healer that's telling you that they're fixing you or helping you, I personally suggest back away from that. Because they are showing, they're saying that you're weak and a victim. They help you help yourself. You're not weak, you're not a victim, and you don't have the ability to be manipulated or attacked unless you allow it to. There are no cords attached to you. There are no curses coming at you. Excuse me. It's a game that you're playing where you're allowing energy to work with you in a certain way. You're not weak, you're not a victim. This is your movie, so fucking own it. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here. It's talking about idol worship. Allows external forces to control your destiny. Bullshit again. You can't fuck up. You can't fuck up. You cannot fuck up, and you can't mess up your destiny. There's a divine plan that we all agreed to. When we signed up for this, we knew exactly what we were going to go through. We signed up for everything. Everything you go through, you asked for. You've asked for it. And if you don't like what I'm saying, that's on you to work through. That's not my problem if you're triggered right now. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's truth. You sign up for everything you go through. Again, you're not weak. You're not a victim. You knew what you were signing up for. And now you're waking up and remembering. And now we're going to start playing with truth, which is love and peace rather than attack. You can't mess up your destiny, and nothing can mess up your destiny. Because that's just it. When you do transition home, if you feel like you didn't fulfill something, you just do it again. But that's why we're breaking the illusion. So we stop needing or having the urge to incarnate within this. For me, and I know others that I've talked about. Oh, they just had me look at 11:11. For I wish they recently made it come true. Please and thank you. So it is. Excuse me. Oh, what was I gonna say? That's why we end up getting the urge to keep doing this, because we have lessons that we're going through to help us wake up. And until we get there, like I was saying, myself and many others that I've talked to are like, this is our ultimate timeline that we've worked towards. This is it. We're done. No one can mess up your destiny. None. Like again, that's playing in the illusion of things can go wrong. No, it's if you feel like you didn't fulfill what you needed to fulfill, if you feel like you didn't learn a lesson that you wanted to learn, then you just end up incarnating again. But again, that's why we're doing this right now, so we don't need to do it anymore. We're done. This is it. We've done that over and over. We're breaking that right now, at least for myself and many others. If they are not empowering you in this direction, they are disempowering you. You can't be disempowered. You can only disempower yourself. And again, that's illusion. That's clinging on to illusion. You can't be disempowered. That's just you dimming yourself down. I'm just seeing here if there's anything else. Division is the tool of the dark hearts. Unity is the tool of the masters. There is no dark hearts, and this shit needs to fuck off. Division is duality. It is a tool that we created together in order to play this. Ego is a tool that we created in order to play this. Made. Illusion is something we made in order to experience ourselves. We had the passing thought of what would happen if we went into separation and chaos. We went bang, and then we went, oh shit, and now we've been doing this, but now we're waking up remembering that nothing bad actually happened, and now we're going to start using the tool of duality within truth, which is peace and love. It's not black hearts, and don't freaking play that game. Personally, after years of attacks, character assassinations, people's projections, the blame game, I've become almost bulletproof. No one was attacking this person, and those people's projections is their own reflection. The only time it's not your shit is if you literally are feeling neutral about it. If someone says something, you're in a situation, someone does something, and you're neutral, it doesn't affect you in any way, and you can see the truth behind it, then that's when you're actually bulletproof. This person here isn't bulletproof if they are actually believing that there is things that can come and attack you. They're not bulletproof then. They're working with illusion and ego. We're all bulletproof in a certain sense because nothing bad can actually happen, but bulletproof is in the sense of, they're clear of this and it doesn't bother them. Clearly it does if they think that they can be manipulated and they believe in this stuff. And then they said here, and then one of the things they said here, humanity in the earth is in need of loving detachment and brutal honesty. This is me being brutally honest, and this is my loving detachment. I've admitted I can feel where there's a little bit of a trigger. I've got a little bit of anger to this, but that's my shit that I need to work on. And it's only because I've seen where playing this game leads to, and I don't want to see anyone else go through that. The moment I stopped playing this is the moment this stopped happening. No one knows the things that myself and someone else I'm very close to have experienced and went through. It was fucked up. But the moment I stopped playing this game is the moment that shit stopped happening. I will not, if you're working with me, I will not let you indulge in this shit because I love you too much. Let's see here. And then they said, oh, and then they said, here, and then they go, true power never overpowers. Exactly. Truth, which is love and peace, is real power. Everything else, it can't overpower you because it's not real. It's illusion. True power never overpowers. It can't overpower. True power, you are your own power. Nothing and no one has the power to manipulate you, control you, attack you, hurt you. It's a game that you're playing. It's illusion you made up. It's a role that a loved one's playing for various reasons. And what's interesting about this article is was written by someone by the name of James, which is anyone who's tuned into my stuff 2 days ago knows that James is the name of mine and Eric's son from the 1920s. He's a very, very special energy. There was a reason why I came across that today, and it's because I was supposed to talk about it. Because again, I am here to show you guys where we're headed outside the illusion. I'm not all the way there yet, but I am one of the ones that are certain steps ahead of others. And it's not that, again, it's not a hierarchy thing where I'm better, but is this part of one of the roles that I'm playing here to help? Absolutely. Like I said, I've had several people come to me, tell me that I'm wrong. They're like, I've never heard this before. You are being attacked. This is how it is. Just because a voice is new doesn't mean it's valid. There's a reason why I'm on the scene now, and there's a reason why I understand the truth that I understand, and I'm sharing it. It's up to you now. So, all right. Thank you guys for everything. I love you all so much. I have got to go switch my laundry over in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So, all right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Like I said, this, it comes from place of pure love. It's just because I've seen what it does, and I won't play that game. And if you're working with me, following my stuff, I won't coddle. I know I get a little passionate and a little almost angry sounding, but it's just because I'm so serious about this. Like, we're supposed to laugh and have fun, absolutely, and I'm getting there with that too, with this too. But in this now, for me, it is serious, and I won't coddle. I will be open, honest, and I will be blunt. This stuff's bullshit. It's not true. It's part of the illusion, and I will not play that game. So, all right, thanks you guys for everything. I love you all so much, and as always, have a wonderful now.